Hurricane Maria will go down as one of the deadliest natural disasters in U.S. history. The official toll up dramatically today from just 64 to almost 3,000. Many of the deaths in Puerto Rico came in the days, weeks, and months after the hurricane struck last September. David Begnaud is there.
It is official. Hurricane Maria caused an estimated 2,975 deaths in Puerto Rico after the storm slammed into the island last September. Researchers at George Washington University estimate nearly 3,000 people died during the 6 months after the hurricane hit. The government said the death toll initially was only 64.
The action or the focus shouldn't be, hey, let's blame all these folks. The focus should be who's going to be accountable and who's going to take the action so that this doesn't happen again.
The mayor of San Juan, Carmen Yulín Cruz, says the governor should take responsibility.
Now, when I saw people dying, I opted to shout it. I opted to ask for help. When others saw people dying, they opted to shut up.
The report lays blame on the government, saying there was inadequate preparedness and personnel for the crisis. Days after the storm, President Trump visited the island and downplayed the impact of Maria.
If you look at a real catastrophe like Katrina, and you look at the tremendous hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that died, you can be very proud of all of your people, all of our people working together.
In a statement, the White House said the president remains proud of the work the federal family undertook to help our fellow citizens in Puerto Rico.
My mom was part of the death toll.
Among the dead was Nicole Cordero's mother, Wanda, who died 2 days after the storm made landfall in a hospital that had lost power.
I wish the hospitals were more prepared for this, the government overall, People died in the streets when the hurricane was happening.
Immediately after the storm, the governor's director of public safety, Hector Pesquera, kept telling us that he was relying on doctors to certify the deaths as being storm-related. But now we know from the George Washington report, many of the doctors admitted they didn't even have the proper training or understanding of the natural disaster certification process when it comes to dying. Some doctors even admitted they were worried about being sued. David Begnaud, CBS News, San Juan.